with Chottue. Take it away.
All right, thank you so much. Hey everyone. So yeah, I heard you wanna see some speedruns, so here we are. And yeah, I'm Chottue. Thank you so much for having me. And I can't wait to show you this epic game. This is the Kangaroo Run 2. And I'm gonna say everything about it very shortly. But first we must do a setup for our first trick, which looks like that. We pause game here. So here I just aligned myself with some rocks on the cliff. And that's how we're gonna have a easier cycle for our first trick. So yeah, we are all ready. Let's start the run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. We start right now. And yeah, this cage on the right, we wanna jump on it. And hopefully we're gonna be able to jump to the next level. We did that. That saves about 8 seconds, 6, something like that. So yeah, now we go to this funny looking beaver. And we don't know what he's talking about because he is speaking German. I don't speak German. I am Polish. Just like this game. This is my duty to speedrun this. And yeah, here we're just gonna... Okay, we're just gonna fail this skip, but don't worry. There's another version of skipping this cutscene. Okay, what is this game about? This is about saving our friends that we have kind of skipped a cutscene about on the very first level that we could see with the cage. Right before that, there was lore. So the plot of this game is that our friends got kidnapped by Hunter and we must save them. That is pretty much all. And as you can see, we're gonna be saving all of the animals throughout the levels. All of them. I am not kidding. And yeah, okay, let me online. Yeah, looks fine. And yeah, the main goal for ourselves right now is to pick up 3,000, yes, 3,000 ducats. Those are the coins that we pick up. But don't worry, we're not gonna be just picking them up from the ground, because we get a 1,000 as a reward for winning a race, because every good platformer has a race level. And also later on in a fishing minigame, actually, we're gonna get another 1,000, so that leaves us with only 1k to get on our own, which is not sounding that badly as it first could have. And yeah, so I talked about the German language. That is because we use it because it's faster. It saves time on dialogues. And yeah, most people that run this game, a vast majority of them, use Italian because it is the fastest language. But if we do one skip that I am attempting to do, then German is faster because thanks to it we skip a dialogue that is, well, longer in Italian actually, which is kind of weird. The difference is only like 2 seconds, I think, but so it's not a big deal. But yeah, you know, it's just nice to hear our game in a different language after all the time running the game. Okay, we are coming up to probably the most hated, or at least top 3 place in the game. This is the Badger Rodeo. And well, we got on Mama Badger. And we try to get all the small badgers inside their homes, because they keep eating mushrooms, and we need them. Well, technically we don't, but that skip is like has only been done twice, ever. And yeah, so the search for holy grail of this game, which is Badger Rodeo skip, it continues. And yeah, this is the end of first level actually. And at the beginning of second level, there's gonna be a slightly louder sound. It's only one-time sound, so yeah, get ready for it. And that's done. You don't have to worry anymore. The rest of the level, yes, it is a tiny bit louder than the rest of the game, but that is because this is a chase section. And yeah, there's a couple of them in the run, but you know, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it, except for, well, lower the volume. Lowering the volume of the whole game. But yeah, I like Hear My Game, because this game has some nice sounds. And yeah, oh, funny story. I feel very obliged to always tell this story. When I was a kid, I always thought that this bear was a daddy badger, because I thought, okay, we just met Mama Badger, so there must be a father. So I naturally thought that, hey, this guy must be the father. So yeah, I was a bit wrong. Okay, here we get our another collectible. It is the boomerangs that we can use. We can aim, throw them, and stuff. And yeah, we can only carry up to 20 of them at once. We don't have to aim to throw them. And yeah, those are the stars. We also got gems, the purple thingies. I'm gonna explain what they do in a second. Right now we got this thing. We just throw a nut into acorns to make some platforms. We only need 2 of them instead of, you know, going for all 4 of those. And yes, KO got a built-in zoom in his boxing gloves. I think that's a pretty neat idea. Like, you can even zoom in more. kinda funny. Okay, we got some platforming to do. So, how about explaining what stars do? The stars are mostly dropped by opponents, by our enemies. And every 50 stars, we get an upgrade of one of our abilities. And we only care about the first one. We only care about the first upgrade, which is a flying hat, which is used later on in the run for a couple of skips. A couple important skips. So yeah, I wanna make sure that I get 50 before one moment. That's also the moment where we do the skip that saves 2 seconds over Italian language. And yeah, and gems, the purple things that we pick up, are used for unlocking mini games, which are they are. I won't be saying that they are bad, because they are not, but it's just a bit out of place in this game. Like, it does not connect to the plot at all. But yeah, enough of that, because we got some skips to do. Right after this, well, it's not a bridge, but just some clouds. we got a gnome chair skip, because there's a gnome standing next to a chair. That is the official name of that skip. We're just gonna go around, hit a invisible mushroom, and we're gonna jump in the void, hopefully making the jump, which we did. Let's go. So yeah, this is just the unloaded part of the level. We get on a flying hat that we're gonna unlock later, because right now we only can use it for a brief moment. And yeah, when we get the upgrade, we can use it whenever we want. We just have to hold A. I'm playing on controller, by the way, but you can try on keyboard too, because like the world record traded between controller runs and keyboard runs, so they are on par, I think. Okay, now it's time for a fresh skip? Okay, what am I talking about? This is like 1 year old. So we're just gonna jump off here, get on the branch, hopefully loading balloons. We did it. Let's go. We're just gonna pick up the nut, throw it, and like align, throw a boomerang, do a double jump and boomerang. We are only supposed to be able to throw one boomerang while jumping, but we don't care about that. We are speedrunners. It works like that. When you're on the ledge, you can start throwing a boomerang, and then you jump, and then jump again, and you are suddenly able to throw boomerang again. Because boomerangs and also tail swing, they stop our vertical height. So yeah, we just are able to hover for a moment when we do those. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that boomerang of the ledge helps us clear more distance, because the game still thinks we are on the ground, so it resets the cooldown of when you can throw boomerang again. It doesn't really matter if you understood what I just said. But yeah, this level, this is a river raid, and it's kind of an autoscroller. It's like not much happens here, even though it's a cool design of level. But yeah, it's just hard to lose time here. Like, I don't know how to say that. It's just really consistent, unless you mess up big time. Like, I don't know, you mess one and only skip on this level. Which is coming up pretty soon, to be honest. So yeah, we got another beaver friend to rescue. Here he is. We needed him to lowering a gate, I believe, so we can continue swimming on our raft. There he is. And yeah, throughout this level, there is a thing called dock cancellation, or just dock cancel. So like, when we start docking, we can jump, and that's how it's gonna speeden up by a lot the animation of docking. But to be able to jump out, you have to, like, when getting on it, you have to do a tail swing above the raft, which is weird. Okay, here for example I can't, because I think I just didn't get the timing right. Okay, this is the big skip that saves like a minute over the casual route. Here it's very important to do the tail swing above the raft, because you wanna make sure that you are gonna be able to jump out about here, grab this thing, save the beaver, get some ducats because we need them, and now we must make sure that we get here first before the beaver, or it's gonna softlock us. We got it. Let's go. Normally, we'd have to go up, go through the bridge, like go around into a cave, and then save Beaver, which takes like a minute. Let's see if I can get one funny jump here. I can. Let's go. It's not always possible to jump out like that, but this time we were, which is pretty cool. Thank you, game. Okay, nothing much happens later on this level, so I'm just gonna explain what is this category. This is any percent, beating the game as fast as you can. Digital version. What does it mean? It means that we are playing on the Steam release, because this game originally released in 2003, but in 2019 the developers put this game on Steam. Very, very cool of them. There was like a hashtag on Twitter, mainly I think, bring back KO, and well, developers noticed it. They saw that there are still fans of the game, of the series even, and so they thought, okay, let's give them KO. And so here we are playing on the Steam release, which is a bit different than a retail version. There are enough differences for them to have different separate leaderboards. And yeah, it's cool. They got different skips, and this version is pretty much just more accessible version without junkiness of the camera, because well, this is a platformer from 2003. Of course, it's it's not perfect. Okay, in this level we just have to wait for the floor to shine green so we can ground pound it. Many people stop their journey with this game right in this place because they don't know what to do. The outer ring of this thing, there are colors. You have to look where the orange one is, and that's how you know which platform is gonna glow green. Also, the shaman, which was the first boss, is giving us right now a cool Terminator reference, and also Knuckles, because Chaos Emerald, I think. And yeah, that was the first boss. Now we are boarding a train, and we are going to the Winter World. This is Igloo Village, I think, if I remember the level name correctly. Here, what I just did was a not dock cancel. It's a roll cancel. Basically, when you roll off the ledge, you get 3 frames to jump again. Because normally after oops, okay, this is fine. After rolling off, you get 1 jump. So yeah, it's like 3-frame perfect trick. Also, yeah, you are not supposed to do that this way. Let's see if I can get this skip. Oh my god. We got it! Jetrupy skip. Let's go. First try. Only saves like a second or 2. And it's like a lot harder than just doing another roll cancel there on the right. But yeah, we did it. Now this skip is like ancient. This is the first out of bounds that in the run. And we just jump here after getting some momentum of the roof. We are supposed to be on the right. On the right there's the intended route. Even though this looks like it's gonna save a lot of time, it doesn't. It's only like 30 or 40 seconds maybe. Because we are simply just going along with the level, instead of doing like a catapult section that we don't really care about. Okay, now we're gonna get a very cool dialogue with Hunter, that I'm gonna skip. He just said that, oh, I don't like you. You're trying to save your friends? No, no, no. I'm gonna blow this cave away, I guess. And so that is why it's all collapsing. We must run away. Trying to pick up as many ducats as you can on the way, because believe me, there's been at least a couple of times where I was like only a handful ducats short before a very important part of the run. And yeah, by jumping there 2 or 3 times, you save like 2 seconds, because apparently it's faster to jump. Yeah, someone told me that and I believed. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay, we're getting quite a lot of stars here actually. Also in the very, very old route, right here in this place, we were supposed to have 50 stars, so we would unlock the flying hat right now. We would unlock the flying hat right now, which was obviously slower because you had to waste time on killing enemies and stuff. But instead we can just do that. Yeah, after the flying hat, that one jump was replaced with a roll cancel. If I remember correctly, I probably do, but you know, it's better to say that you're not sure than being sorry later. And now, as you can see, we skip doing the roll cancel there, because well, the boomerang jump is way faster and much more consistent, because it simply makes you not do the free frame perfect trick. Wow, very, very cool. Here, to dodge this spider, we must hit a wall. we just have to, you know, full on, head on, hit a wall, just like that. What kind of pattern do we get here? Pretty good one, pretty good one. You obviously want as many platforms in a straight line as possible. Okay, another pretty new trick is coming up. It is called Swag Eyes, because it looks very, very cool, impressive, and so on. That was not part of the trick. Thank you, KO. That was very cool. Embarrassing me in front of everyone. Wow, thank you, thank you. Okay, so here when we, oh my, oh, saved it. We didn't have enough momentum, but yeah, this looked close enough to what I had in mind. Yeah, when we got some momentum, we can jump off the ledge of this ice and then keep using boomerangs to keep the most momentum we can get. And yeah, that's how we can just chain those funny jumps. And we also skipped one trigger that would make the ice fall down faster and so on. Now is a down the mountain level. It is the, well, snowboarding level. But this is not yet the race that I talked about earlier. Even though there are like racing flags and shit and stuff. Yeah, we got the snowplower. He likes to make runners go to the red zone, which is, well, timeless. Here in this part, he is not very dangerous, but in the in the other half of the level, man, he is dangerous. Like, a lot of runs just died because of it. But I'll come back to that thought later on when the time is right. Right now we got very important part. We got the rail. You would think that if ducats are on the left or right, you would have to balance yourself to pick those up. No, you don't have to. The only thing I'm doing here is pressing A on red parts. This level, unfortunately, doesn't feature any skips, but maybe that's for the better, cause there are a lot of ducats on the way, and it wouldn't even be worth to do a skip here, because you would miss out on too many ducats. And now's the the bad part. Another chase section. As you can see, the snowplower is throwing icicles at us, and believe me, when you get hit by one of them, you're probably gonna get hit by another one, and every hit slows you down. And yeah, when you get hit by the snowplower, you die, and you would have to... Oh my... Survive! Please, please! Okay, yeah, this is what happens. You get respawned all the way here. It could be even right at the end, and you still gonna get respawned here. A bit unfortunate. I find it the safest to keep left and like always keep on turning a bit. And yeah, the patterns of those icicles is random, I believe, every time, which is not cool. Yeah, jumping also helps, because you can jump over those. Those roads without snow, they don't slow you down, but I still jump because it looks cool. Okay, now onto my favorite level in game. This is Crystal Mines. We first do the ground pound to get down faster, and then hit lava apparently. We get this gnome, and then we do a very cool no-look throw at the button, so the minecart goes down. We get on it. There's a skip. A rail walk, it is called. You can simply walk on those rails, but it's a bit hard, so I choose to not do it. It only also saves like 6 seconds. And yeah, it's just hard. It's not worth, in my opinion, to go for it. Okay, we got some more spiders. And after this one, we can abandon the minecart, hit this mushroom that was left there by developers for some reason. It's like they knew it's gonna be speedrun. Okay, we activate this button, turn around, and also start roll. So mid cutscene we still move. But yeah, you don't have the control over KO in cutscenes, so you have to hurry to well, still move forward. Okay, we got 47 stars so far, 48 now. There's gonna be 49th. So we are already safe on stars. We're gonna even have like 3 too many, I think. But having too many stars is not a problem. Having too little is. Because after this level, for next like 3 or 4 levels, there's not gonna be any stars to pick up. But you're gonna see all that very soon. We're gonna save 1 boomerang. Good I remembered. We're gonna save 1 boomerang for the final jump here. I really like this level, because it like changes a lot. The environment looks really cool. Okay, we got another boss. This is the guy that steers the train, I think. So yeah, we first take care of his helpers. And now he's saying something alongside, "Your boomerangs are no match for me." So we bring out a catapult and we just spam 1 button, hopefully draining his health bar before he spawns too many barrels. And yeah, this continues. This goes on for another 2 phases of this fight. Yes, almost every boss fight has 3 phases in the game. Okay, good. He can go left or right, so there is RNG in this game. Thankfully, this is the only RNG in game, pretty much, that you have to really worry about. So yeah, you would want him to go right every time. Let's see where he goes now. He goes left. Not ideal, but it's only like a difference of few seconds. And now, the best part, we got a racing level, let's go! So we get here, we get on a boat that we stole from Hunter, apparently, because it's got his logo on the hood. And yeah, we want to pick up the purple thingies, because they are boost. They speed us up. And as you can see, when I am out of boost, I keep mashing the boost button, and then the boat goes up and down, up and down. There's gonna be a nice example of it about here. So when I do that, I still get boost, even though I have no boost whatsoever. And yeah, it just helps us keep the same speed as if we had boost. So yeah, we got to do 3 laps around this epic track that features built-in shortcuts that we activate through jumping on those ramps. There's also out of bounds, which saves like 40 seconds, but it's hard. I am not that advanced, even though I've been running this game. Alright, awesome. Okay, hey again, welcome. What you missed was just a race, so you didn't really lose much content. It's been only like 3 laps of driving in circles. So yeah, let's resume our run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's move on to next level, which is a water level. Yes, finally, every platformer has a water level. In this case, even 3. So yeah, we got a turtle to rescue. We don't do that. We just gonna swim against a wall for solid couple of seconds. And yeah, we all love water levels so much, so we're just gonna skip the whole level by doing that, just swimming along some pipes out there in the void. And yeah, back to the race. We got ourselves, as you can see, 1000 ducats because we have won. Actually, you have to win. You have to win because otherwise you wouldn't have enough ducats to progress through the game. So yeah, there is the trigger that ends the level, and that is Deep Ocean done in 1 minute. Now we got Deep Ocean. Sorry, the previous level's name was Hostile Reef. This is Deep Ocean. And yeah, we're gonna do a very similar thing. We're just gonna, you know, go out of bounds, like so. And now, we need to focus. 85 degrees setup. Okay, looks correct. Look at my timer, 38:57. Okay. So now, we got a whole minute of doing nothing. So, if you would like to announce anything, please do so.
Alrighty, we have until the end of the run to get to the target goal of we need only $107.50 to add Pirates Bay to the run. And also we have $138 for Knuckles. And it's starting to look like a runaway. So if anyone wants to see Sonic, Tails, Mighty, or Ray be the character of choice for the Sonic Mania run, please donate to an awesome cause.
Awesome, thank you so much. So yeah, we just gonna swim a bit past that one gate just so the ending trigger doesn't deload. And yeah, this is the the end of the level, which may have looked easy, but it's not. This setup is kind of precise. I mentioned earlier that it's not 90 degrees to the left, it's 85 actually. So yeah, it's a bit hard to learn, but once you start getting it, you get it like every time. But a lot of new players struggle with this skip, and it's kind of important because if you wouldn't do that skip, you would have to do it the normal way, which takes like 5 minutes instead of 2. So yeah, that's really nice. Meanwhile, we got ourselves another boss fight. This is the Octopus. Top 3 most hated opponent in the whole game, if not even the series. Because this is the Lair of Poison. That's the name of the level. But most people call it Lair of Time Loss. Because it's really hard to do it consistently, to do fast, or at least medium fast. These tentacles are hard to hit. They spawn in different places. And like, yeah, it's a tad annoying. And yeah, it also you don't even know where you didn't perform too well, because sometimes you can leave this level with like +5 seconds, +10, or +30 for no reason, just because this game said so. Like, this is really very annoying boss fight. Also, there is a limit of how many bubbles we can have on screen. So, you know, I can't just spam one button and hope for the best. Meanwhile, this is the last phase. Right after this hit, the level is done. And now is the important part. Remember those 50 stars that we picked up? Now it's time to use them. So, we are back in the port. This is the hub world. And we're just gonna
Super.
try
50 Sterne eingesammelt und verbesserst so
jumping on this lantern
Jetzt kannst du weiterspringen.
on here and then on the gate. Let's see if it works. It did. Looks like I went in a bit too deep. KO, can you get out? Okay, that is fine. Yeah, the bossman says that, yo, you need 3,000 ducats to progress through the game. I am not letting you past me just yet. Oh, I did again. A bit unfortunate. By that time, I would have already gotten to the next level, but you know, I want to show the skip. That's why I picked German language, and that's why I was paying attention to stars. Okay, this is supposed to look like this. First try, no way. So yeah, instead of going around to a pelican, this pelican, instead of doing that, we just, you know, gonna hit a trigger that lets us in the menu selection. What? Level selection. And yeah, it's like 20 seconds faster. Of course, if we get it first try, which I usually do. Yes. Yeah. Now the environment looks a bit weird because I deloaded a part of the level because I did a skip right at the beginning of this level. And yeah, we're gonna get off the pelican right here. We're gonna grab the checkpoint. Why not? Not like we're gonna use it or anything. We totally don't need it. And yeah, this level is probably the most important in the whole run because it features a lot of skips, a lot of big and flashy skips. So yeah, you are in for a treat. The first one of them is coming up very soon. You see this checkpoint? Yeah, this time we are gonna get it, just to be safe. So we are gonna perform barrel skip. Why? That is because we skip a barrel. So we are already out of bounds. We jump here onto the invisible bridge. And now we like align something alongside this. Then we find a spot and we like jump up because there's a wall. And that should do it. You see the river beneath us? Yeah, that is where we are supposed to be in a barrel. Just like you could see that earlier in the run. But yeah, we are not doing that. So now we are jumping down, trying to hit a mushroom. There we go. And yeah, because we did that skip, now there's water in volcano. Okay, so we did the palm tree jump. We get on pelican. And now we get about here. Okay, never mind. We get on pelican again. We die in lava. That is fine. Oh, was not expecting this to go first try anyway. I'm trying to do a pelican up warp, which may look a bit confusing, but it looks really, really cool. Like this and the barrel skip that we did seconds ago. Those are the coolest skips in the game, in my opinion. That's why this level is really, really cool. Okay, I kind of messed up my timing now because I fell from the palm tree. Oh, okay. At this point, I'm just gonna do that to reset the first pelican. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so we hit the trigger to spawn the pelican first. Do that thing again. Hopefully without soft locking. Okay, that looks like a good setup. Okay, we missed the palm tree. That's still fine. That just means that we don't have to count in our hands additional 3 seconds. We can just go straight to the pelican here. Okay, roll. That worked. Not perfectly, but worked. So what happened here was, you remember the first pelican? Yeah. We got off it, right? Yes. He kept on going up. And that's why when we got on the first spawned pelican, we got teleported to the first one. That is a very big, too long didn't read. And yeah, it's really cool, because the KO goes, Nyum! And boom, he is like, up. Okay, this skip did not rework. Because I did not do a delayed double jump. Okay, we get on this hut. We try to aim onto those, well, platforms? Question mark. Yeah, there's a mushroom behind that wall. And when we do tail swing, it makes our hitbox get wider, and that's how we can hit that through a wall. Okay, we're gonna now look out for the guy with shotgun. We're gonna speed it up. Never mind. Oh, I didn't pick up the checkpoint. Oopsie! This is fine. I get to show you the escape again. Meanwhile, if you wanna announce anything, please go ahead.
Alright, we happen to have had 2 huge donations. One is by Final Flame for $50. Can we meet this incentive? We're so close. Anonymous comes in with another $50 donation. Let's go KO. So, with those 2 donations, the $350 Pirate Bay incentive has been met. Also, looking at the character choices for the Sonic Mania run, we have Knuckles in first place with $138. We have Tails in second with $55.43. Then we have Sonic in third with $50, and Mighty with $5.01.
Awesome job, guys. Thank you all so much. Meanwhile, I finally got past that part of the game. And now we are back on the Pelican. Funny story. When I first played the game, I always thought that, okay, there is such a strong beat on this level, as in, you know, music. So, you absolutely must flop your wings to the rhythm of the song. That is very incorrect. You just have to spam it. So yeah, that's how I made my first playthrough a lot harder to well, play through the game. Okay, up ahead we got a section with boulder. We are supposed to kind of race it and like lower bridges for it to go through. We don't do that, we're just gonna activate it, go a bit backwards, and oh my god, what happened? Where did the gate go? Well, it's despawned. So yeah, we are now in a cave, and out of it, in some catacombs? Question mark? We are not gonna sightsee them, we're just gonna go here grab the checkpoint, why not? Oh, good I did that. And so we're gonna go here. Try to save some time with Chottue skip. I actually don't know if I found it, but I keep calling it my name. And yeah, fun fact. Developers accept both pronunciations of KO. It can be either KO or KO. Although they said that they prefer KO because, well, it's a wordplay. Because, you know, KO, knockout, boxing gloves. He's a boxer, so I guess that works. Okay, now we are in the volcano. We got a very, 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 very cool skip right here, if I can get this jump right. Normally I get it first try, you know, but marathon lag. Okay, that was kind of close. We just have to get stuck on that one platform. Well, not really platform, but a rock sticking out of the wall. Also, we must jump a bit higher. Okay, you hear me? Oh, there we go. Let's go. Nice, like, 4th try, which is absolutely fine. Even though if I did that first try, I could save a minute over my PB. This is literally the only place where I lost a big chunk of time. Okay, and now, right here in the void, we're gonna align ourselves with the triangle on the right, made out of a lighter tone of blue. And yeah, as you can see, we are above the level. A very, very similar trick, or pretty much the same one, is also in the retail version of the game. Although, that one is ancient, like, it's really, really old. And this version, on digital version, has been found not long ago, which is kinda cool. It's always cool to see, like, different games have... Well, not really different games. Different versions of games have same skips, but different setups. Okay, so now we must make sure that we are at 2k ducats before end of this level. Also, right after this level, there's gonna be the Pirates Bay level, which you have unlocked with the donations. Thank you so much for making this incentive possible. So yeah, I am not on PB pace, so I can show you this the normal way, I guess? Or maybe not, okay. Never mind what I just said, I'm gonna show you the level, well, after the run. So yeah, never mind that, let's just keep watching the run. Okay, we are already at 1991. That is enough of ducats. Earlier there was a skip possible, but it's really hard and not really worth because you miss out on too many ducats. Okay, we need 2 more ducats. I see one, and I see another one. Yes. Okay, perfect. How are you still alive, sir? And still, please. Okay, let's get down. Here we got the fishing minigame, which is not really a minigame, but I use that word because... just because. You have to fish out 20 chests with gold to get 1k ducats. And the pattern is always the same, and it's pretty simple. You pick up chests, and you dodge the puffer fishes that somehow survive in lava. We need only 20 of them. Okay, and now, pay attention to what I'm doing. Very, very soon. 20th chest. We pick it up. We go back to main menu. We re-enter the level. And we go back to main hub. We skip cutscene. And boom, we are here with the bossman. We pay him 3k ducats. We just saved 3 minutes, 3 whole minutes, because we just skipped Pirate's Bay that I'm gonna show you later. So, what was gonna happen was, after being all happy that, yo, we got enough money to bribe bossmen to get access to last levels, a pirate would steal our money, like literally all of it, and that's when we fight the pirate boss. Oh my. So yeah, but because we never got to that level, we never got our money stolen. So yeah, the Pirates Bay skip is that easy. And well, it's really cool because that boss fight, like every other boss fight, has no skips, and every phase looks the same. So it's good that it's not present in the run, really. Okay, so we are not supposed to be here. We deloaded some stuff, as you can tell. That happened when I jumped over that one fence. We were supposed to activate a button in a cave to, well, get on an elevator and stuff. But we don't care about that. We are speedrunners. We're just gonna run in unloaded parts of the level, and also now dodge unloaded cannonballs coming out of a pirate ship that's supposed to be on the left, and there's also supposed to be water, but it's not there. Also, you can do this part jumpless if you feel like it. It's not hard, but it doesn't even save time, but looks cool, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna jump here, and then, oh my god, dive in water. What happened? No, there was supposed to be a pirate ship. No way, no way, no way. Yeah, the level ending trigger is always present there, even though the pirate ship that we are supposed to board is not visible. Okay, so we got our friends in jail cells. We're gonna save them all, of course, just like we did with every other animal we have met so far in the run. Beaver, hello, hello, you are free to go. Oh no, go. I don't know what beavers do. I guess they eat trees and swim. Okay, jump, double jump even. Yo, we got it. So instead of going around, we're just gonna do this cool looking jump and then another one here, possibly. Oh, that looks like it's done. Let's go. We didn't die. So yeah, instead of like activating a button that activates a bridge, we just gonna use our flying hat. Once again, very, very useful item, I got to say. Okay, we jump down from stairs. there's our friend Parrot from first 2 seconds of the run. He totally can't just go between those bars on his cage. Also, we are... Haters will say that we are not saving him. And that is correct. But worry not, because the parrot's gonna save itself. You can see it flying around here, so they got out. Didn't need our help. And now we are on the last level. Hunter fight is different from other boss fight levels, because it's got only 2 phases instead of 3. You can see me going diagonally. That is because when we do that, we can squeeze in a few more boomerang hits, and that's gonna make the second phase easier for us. Okay, we're gonna get our boomerangs. I think there's gonna be one more cycle. Okay, see? The parrot is alive, let's go. Also, no, our animal friends were not on that ship. They are safe, don't worry. They are safe, I promise. So now we do some parkour. We run away from bombs. And also, fun fact, if you were to die on this part, you're gonna have to redo the whole fight. Yes, from the beginning. So yeah, the time of the run is coming up soon. You can start preparing to stop it. So let's lock Hunter in place. And the time is coming up when the final boomerang hits him in the cutscene. So in about now. That's a GG. And I don't know what Hunter is saying, but all I know is that he is beaten. The parrot helped us, thank you so much. And oh my god, this cutscene goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. Or clip even, I don't know, go wild. The hunter is done. Beaten. And so, that is the Kangaroo round 2. 80% digital version. But that's not all. We got one more thing to do. That is Pirates Bay. The level that we skipped. It is right here. You see it's locked. But worry not, we got a magic trick. We go in menu and then we hold LB button on Xbox controller and then we do that. Jump. Roll, throw, roll, punch, throw, jump. We heard that sound, and boom! It's all unlocked now, let's go. So, Pirates Bay, the level that we skipped. Second to last boss fight. As you can see, the pirate is stealing our money. How dare he? Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. I've got no idea, no clue. Oh my god, we have to fight them? No way. Okay, so he gonna be shooting his other pirates with a cannon at us, and also dropping some bombs. And every phase, he gonna come down. He gonna come down and attack us himself. We just gonna do that. And make him fall into those holes with water. Oh. Can you? Oh, thank you. And we just gonna jump on him. And that is the first phase done. If you liked it, there's more. There's 2 more. And I just realized that I have not talked about the Kangaroo series, so I guess now is a good time. this is not the only game in series. There is also KO the Kangaroo 1, which was released for Dreamcast and PC back in 2000s. And yeah, it is definitely one of the games of the history. We also got Penguin Kelvin. We got this game, and then we got KO3, which is Mystery of the Volcano. And we also got a KO Challengers for PSP, yes, PlayStation Portable, which is pretty much this game, but with extra free levels. And no option to move camera 3D. But yeah, it is definitely there. And yeah, and now's a big one. Now's a big one. In 2022, the developers made a new game, which is kinda a reboot of the series, but not really. It is simply called KO the Kangaroo. It's also on Steam like other games. And it's a brand new game. Very cool one. I did enjoy playing it. You can stop the timer now, because this level is done. The pirate is not murdered but beaten. We got our money back and we are now able to continue the run, which we already finished. Alright, so one last thing to do is look at the time. Yeah, it's time to end the run, so thank you all so much. That was really fun. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you enjoyed this run. I did, and enjoy the rest of the marathon. That was fun. See you!